Hi guys, welcome to my life as I live it. Okay guys, so a couple of vlogs back I said I was going to change things. I was going to start trying to do my business. I was going to apply for work. I needed money, so guys, I actually applied for, okay, it's recording. I applied for a job at this new TV station here in Douala, and guys, after how many years, the first company has called me that I applied to. I've applied for so many jobs I cannot even count, but none ever called me. But today they called me. Anyway, I was applying for mostly communication jobs because I was thinking of, like, I don't want to do journalism anymore. But guys, I don't know, since I have really been lazy, I've really been doing nothing, I just decided to apply for something on journalism. And guys, I applied on Monday. Friday they sent me a message on my phone telling me I should come for the interview. See, I've not slept. I've been dreaming about how the interview will go all night. But I don't know, I'm like, why did they really call me? Because I've not had any work experience for all these years. I'm like, I'm sure it's YouTube, so I want to first of all thank you. I'll give you guys the full gist when I go and home. But I'm planning to document the whole thing. I know I obviously cannot document when they interview me and all that, but I'll document the whole process if I can. So yes guys, I know that I don't even know if this vlog will go up, but if it goes up at this point, just be praying and pinning your fingers that I get the job. So thank you guys in advance. Okay, so it's 7:30. Today is Saturday, so I want to go to the market because I want to cook eru. That's my real life. I have to cook eru before I go for an interview. The interview is at 1, so I should be leaving my house latest by 12. My husband will obviously have to stay with the kids because this woman that works here, she leaves on Saturdays at 12:30. So yes guys, that is what is up. So I thought I should come and start the show. Hey guys, so I am I'm ready for my interview. I'm putting on this blue dress. I just put it on with my high sandals. Guys, I'm kind of nervous. It's 15 minutes to 12, but I want to start going now because I have to drop the kids at my friend's house and then we go. See guys, I don't know where this nervousness is coming from. Maybe it's because I have not prepared. But I'm just like, what can they ask me? They'll ask me things about journalism and I'm pretty much aware about those things. I might do a little prep in the car, but for now guys, I am just like, I'm just going like that. No makeup, no nothing. My blue dress. Can you guys see? You're talking to me? Huh? Yeah, let's go. Fingers crossed, pray for me. Okay, see you. Ma, you know this house?
Yes.
Whose house is it? Nono's house. Open this gate.
Hey.
Him by our office. Where is she? Don't make like that, you fall, no. Hi guys, so I am back from church. See guys, this is the first time I'm going to church since March. Okay, I've not been to church since March because of the COVID and stuff. So in our church, I've told you in a couple of my vlogs, in my church did not resume, like Sunday school did not resume, and for me I feel like it's unnecessary for me to go to church if I am, what am I saying? I feel like it's unnecessary for me to go to church if the children are not going to Sunday school because the children are disturbing. See, I went on there with Myra, but it was not easy. Myra was screaming, crying. So I was just like, oh my god. Imagine me now going to church with Kevin, Myra, Monique in the church. Like, not, they don't go to Sunday school, they follow me to church. It would be too much. So yeah, I just got up today and I was like, they informed me like 2 weeks back that things had gone back to normal. Now there was Sunday school, but I have honestly been lazy. But today I just woke up. I got up kind of late because I got up at 6. Normally when I'm going to church I get up at 5:30 or even 5 a.m. but I got up at 6 and I was just like, okay, I'll go all of them. Kidney was still sleeping, the girls were up, so I just cleaned them up, took my bath, boom, and we went to church, and it was a beautiful service. See guys, I'm not cooking today. I'm eating arrow of yesterday. I'm not cooking. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, I'm just remembering, like, I'm sure you will be like, is Kenna really acting as if she did not go for an interview yesterday? You know what, I want to talk about the interview at the end of this video. I want to put cupcakes on the fire. My friend has been asking for cupcakes. I want to put cupcakes on the fire, and then I'm going to finish hitting the arrow, make Gary, and then I will sit down. I will gist. Okay, can you guys guess? Is it good news? Is it bad news? What is up? What is up? Anyway, we're going to gist. Okay. Oh, I feel like I've kept you guys waiting. I know this is the next clip after I promised I was going to talk to you, but I feel like I kept you guys waiting because I just forgot. I was really tired, getting up early, going to church. It's been a while, so I forgot. I just finished cooking, we ate, I came and slept, and I'm just waking up and I'm like, oh my god, oh my god. I've forgotten to tell you guys about my interview and how things went. 20-30 minutes on time. I sat down, waited. I was like the second person there with one other English speaking girl. But guys, a lot of people came for the interview. We were all together, like, I feel like 15 to 20 of us, and just like, I'm sure it was just 4 of us there that were English speaking. That's 3 English speaking girls and one English speaking man. The rest of the people there were like French speaking. So I was like, what is happening? Is it that English speaking journalists are not aware of this opportunity, or it's because English speaking people don't just want to work there, or what is happening? Guys, the scariest part of this thing is I was the first person to be interviewed. Oh my god. Some people told me it was actually good because when you're the first to interview and you do well, you're going to leave an impression. But guys, I don't feel like I prefer the situation where I am the 3rd, 4th, when other people have come and told me what they said. I've said it before, this is like my 3rd interview. The first interview I ever had in my life was for the radio station I worked. Funny enough, all the interviews I've attended are interviews for media jobs. Okay, the very first interview I ever had was, it was first of all funny because it was my sister's friend that was interviewing me. So both of us were trying so hard. You know that kind of person that used to stay in your house? We're trying so hard not to laugh. So that one, to me, I never really considered it as an interview. The second interview I had was for STV, where I had the job, and that one was kind of intense because there were 3 people interviewing me. So this now was the 3rd interview I was having. And guys, I don't know, like, I was nervous, but I did not do any research. Thank God I did not even stress myself. I would have been angry at the end of the day. I did not do any research. I just sat, I prayed, packed my documents, and went. As in, I just went there like, let me just go. Anything that wants to happen should happen. I was like, what can they ask me? They're only going to ask me questions about journalism. That's my profession. That is what I studied in school, and that's what I basically practice every day with my YouTube somehow. So what can they ask me that's going to scare me? The only thing that was scaring me was if they decide now to go ahead and then they're like, okay, it's time for us to do practicals, I'll just start crying. Not that I was confident, but I was just like, I don't know what to say, whether I should say that I couldn't be bothered, or I don't know, but I did not just see the need. So guys, in this interview, the person that is supposed to interview me was the CEO, as in the owner of all these businesses. alone. And I've heard kinds of stories about him, like he doesn't take no nonsense, he'll intimidate you, he will scare you guys. You know now, I'm Mami Fear. I am always scared, I am always shaking. One thing, okay. So after hearing all these things about this person and stuff, you get scared. So I was, when they called me first, I was just like, oh my god, what is this? What is this? See, they asked me to go in. I went in, I just stood there, and he was like, take a seat, guys. You know this conference table of like 15 people or like 16 people, okay? He's sitting at the head of this conference table, and he tells me to go and sit like at the other head. So I sat down. I was like, thank you. I sat down. First question was like, what's your first language? I said English. I was like, okay, why are you here? Guys, I got embarrassed. I'm like, okay, I'm here for a job interview. I was called, I applied for a journalism job, and so they called me to come for an interview, so that's why I am here. So it's like, really? What do you do? I'm like, I'm a YouTuber. You know that look that people give you, like, YouTube what? YouTube Guinea? He was like, he said, put his head up again, and I was like, okay. It's like, so who is a journalist?
Okay, this is what I just said. Like, a journalist is somebody that gathers news and information and distributes it to the public, and the person is supposed to have gone to a school to learn how to do this professionally.
So this guy is like, so you're trying to tell me that if you don't go to journalism school, that means you're not a journalist? I'm like, yeah, if you don't go to journalism school, you're just a good speaker, you're just an animator, you're just a presenter, but you are not a journalist. Journalists have to have that professional degree, okay? Guys, I was like, anyway, that's just what I said. So this man is like, do you know Christina Mampo, the journalist on CNN? I'm like, yeah, I know her. Is she a journalist? I'm like, yeah, she's a journalist. And he's like, no, according to your definition, it means she's not a journalist because she did not go to school to study as a journalist. I was like, okay, see guys, I got so embarrassed. But I was quite calm. I don't know where the confidence and calmness came from. I was quite calm. I was like, okay, if Christina Amampo, I never knew she didn't have a degree, but if she does have a degree, it just simply means that she's an animator or she's a good presenter. She's not a journalist. Or we can say she's a journalist because she must have learned how to be a journalist on the job. But generally, when they taught us in school that a journalist is somebody that has to have the papers to show that you're a journalist. So he was like, okay, you go down and wait, I'll get that, and when I'm done everybody, I'll get to you. So I was like, oh, okay guys, when you go for an interview and they tell you to wait, I was the first, so I was like, okay, let me go. If they're not telling other people to wait, it means that I've passed that stage. Guys, so that's how they sent a couple of people. We were just left like 10 of us, and then it was already getting late. It was almost like 4 p.m. So they were like, okay, we should go. They'll contact us and then they'll let us know what's up. So we left. I left and we were going again. When I was in the taxi coming back home, guys, I received a message, and the message just basically said I've been selected to do a 3-month trial to work at the TV, so I should come on Monday, that's tomorrow, to start my trial. So yes guys, I've just been trying to put everything together, because if this works out, my life is going to change drastically, which makes me nervous and happy. It gives me a whole lot of emotions, guys, but I will not say I have a job yet. So they said when I come tomorrow, we're going to discuss the working hours, and we're going to discuss the pay. And that's like, going into this interview, I don't know, I just had that sense of confidence. Like, I just knew that they were going to take me. Like, I just had that confidence, like, I'm sure they'll take me. Maybe that's why I did not bother to read anything or anything. I just feel like I have a lot of skills that I have acquired. Like, my editing has gotten a lot better. I can work on sound and things like that, and I can create my own content, which means that I can even go out and film contents for a news report, for example, or film content for a show that I might be doing on my own without even a cameraman and stuff, which gives me an upper hand. So that's what I looked at, and I was like, okay, I'm sure they'll take me. That's what I just looked at, because I'm like, I'm sure they would want to take me for this job. But my problem is the work hours and the pay. So I'm like, if I'm supposed to take this job, especially if my YouTube is supposed to suffer, then I have to be expecting a particular amount of pay. You know, when you go for an interview, people are talking. So in a talking, I heard that there are some people that are working for the radio at that station, and they told them that they were going to do 3 months of trial. So when I thought about that, when I saw this message, I wasn't too excited, because I'm like, okay, 3 months of trial. It means that no pay. It means I'll be taking everything I'm making for YouTube to probably pay my transportation, pay for my feeding. At the end of the day, what is going to make me take this job will be the money. If I see that they can start paying me from the day one, from my first day at work, okay, if I see that they can start paying me from my first day at work, and then the work hours, I can as well try to live with that. But if they cannot pay me well, they cannot start paying me from the first month, I will not take the job. So I am going in tomorrow keeping that in mind, and if they cannot be that way, then I'm going to leave it. Because guys, even my decoration business, I have like 2 bookings already, which means that, like, life is funny. Sometimes when things want to go well, everything starts going well at the same time, and you start getting confused. What should I do? What should I not do? But first of all, YouTube hands down is for all these things. YouTube is the first thing I'm not letting go of. So if I'm going to get a job, it's mostly because I need the extra money, which means if I did not, why is Myra crying? Which means that if I did not need extra money, I most definitely will not be taking this job. Okay, so yeah guys, that's why I'm saying I'm not yet completely excited. Tomorrow when I go and I have my discussion with these people, I am now going to come and end this vlog to let you guys know what's up, if your girl is a new worker. But I think if I start working there, I'm going to keep this vlog and put it out only 1 month after working there, because I know my okay guys, so this is me on my first day at the office. See guys, they were having meetings upon meetings. This is my meeting face. Like, please don't laugh at me. And when they say pick up your pen and start taking notes, I just had to do so. See guys, it's so funny. Like, I'm just laughing at myself. It's been so long since I've been in this position. Like, it's been so long, guys. I don't even want to rant here, but I just wanted to show you guys my office where I'm working. Yeah, we get that, like yeah guys, basically that's just it. But when I get home, we're going to talk. Well, but guys, just know that yesterday I couldn't even talk, because I got home at 7:30 in the evening. I was just like, oh my god, like, it wasn't easy. But that's when I got home. So talk later.